That's right. Star Wars Masterwork. And the number for it here at FEB is SWMW810. That's what's going on. Everybody's, oh my gosh, I'm ready to pop this thing up right now. Here's a list of everybody on the break. I can't wait to see what comes out of here. I'm ready to get in on it. But first, we're going to see who gets what characters owned in the initial random. The very first random of the break. And I've copied that list, pasted it into random.org, sending it through 7 times. For all the owners in here, if you got one spot, it's worth 2 characters. Here we go. 7 times. 1, 2, 3. Completely randomized order. Number 4, 5, and 6. And here we go. A lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. And Matthew S.L., you're on the bottom of that list. Michael R., you're on the top of the list for some terrific Star Wars memorabilia. Here I go, pasting it in right here into the Star Wars Masterwork spreadsheet and blown up nice and big. Like I said, this is the initial random, and this determines some of the hits right away, and there is oftentimes a lot left to be determined at the end. So if you don't hit a big one here, don't fret. You can still hit a big hit in this thing. C-3PO, Ray M, Lando Calrissian. I'm just going to shout out some of the big ones as long as you see where you're at. Be ready for some big hits. William M, Lando Calrissian. Mark E owns Leia. All of these can be really big hits. Harrison Ford, Han Solo, Jeffrey D. Darth Vader, Tiffany R. I know, Salt. I know. Boba Fett, Ray M. Boba Fett. R2-D2, Mr. AV. Mr. Arturo V has R2-D2. Skywalker, Jeffrey D. Chewbacca, Arturo V. Arturo. Oh, that's great. As long as everybody sees who you've got, we're going to go ahead and start ripping in and find out if they're initially owned or if they're going into the next random. Good luck, everybody. it's your Star Wars name, your code name. Oh, my. What is going to happen? Who's going to get some big hits? Good luck, AV. Good luck, everybody in this thing. Looking to hit something big. Yeah, you ended up hitting Chewie. That was a nice spot. Chewbacca's a nice one to own. Unless you don't like fur balls. Big fur balls. All right, so here you go. That's what this is our box. I've always gotten along with Wookiees. Never had a problem with one myself. Oh. Somebody's going to hit something big. Let's do it. Let's get something amazing. And let's do it. Good luck, everybody, getting in and hitting big. Nice, Matt. Did you buy your dad any spots in this one, Matt? Well, Matt's been enjoying it with some family members and stuff. Got his dad into one of the breaks recently. That's cool, man. That is really cool. And it's a lot of fun. And you can get big hits all through there. Huge values. Nice. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in this box right here. So good luck, everybody. There's the Anakin Skywalker. He's not owned currently, so it's coming in at random at the end of the break. Neither is Dengar, the blue parallel of Dengar. Good luck, everybody. This one is not owned at all, so this is a random between everybody for this Companions card. Everybody's got a shot at that at the end of the break. Oh, my. Oh, my gosh. I don't recognize this character. He looks like maybe one of the guys at the bar from in the Han Solo scene, you know, because it looks like he's sipping on something. So he might be owned, and AV seems to know who this guy is right away, Forloom. And if it is Forloom, he's owned. So Arturo V has Forloom ownership. Now, I'm going to check into this real fast just to confirm. I'm going to check into it right now. If you've got any kind of link you want to send, please do. We're determining who's going to get this hit right now. I don't know if that's him or not. It is kind of difficult to tell which character this is. And so the verdict is still out. Let me check out Muftek, Mr. Yeti. Oh, that's who it is. That's who it is. It's Muftek. There's no question about it. Here's one picture of Muftek from Star Wars, the Gentle Giant. Let's see, I can't really take the camera away. But you can see that's him. That's Muftek. So thanks, Mr. Yeti. In which case, that's not owned at the moment and coming out to a random at the end of the break. Mr. Yeti? He just looks different. I'm not quite clear who Forloom is, but he looks different from this character. And that is a nice sketch card right here. Coming out in the random. Here's a Crumb for Mr. AV. Nice going on the Salacious Crumb. I don't know. The Forloom guy looks like a big fly. He looks like a big fly. And he does look similar to the sketch with the funky eyeballs. But when you see the picture of this Muftek guy. Okay, he's a bounty hunter. Stormtrooper coming out in the random at the end of the break. R2D2, blue parallel. Oh, my. That's Arturo V with the R2D2. So R2O with the R2D2. R2O. Here we go. Princess Leia. Who's got Carrie Fisher? That is Mark E, who pulls this blue defining moments. Nice going, Mark. Now we have an Aurora. Aurora Singh. This is a fine auto to pull. Indeed. Coming out for congratulations on this one. Mel G. Mel. Nice going, Mel. Luke Skywalker is owned as well. And that is owned by Jeffrey D on this one. A Noom has got an owner. Okay, Noom is owned. And who's got Noom? Let me see here. That's Matt P. Matt P pulls out this Noom. Princess Leia numbered. A really nice hit here from Mark E. with the gold border. Looks to be a low-numbered Leia. Oh, wow. 44 of 99. This one has no owner. The Bib Fortuna Scum and Villainy is in the random at the end of the break. And what do we have here? This is not owned. It's Skywalker Saber, but going by the checklist, it's a Palpatine card. 15 of 50. So while it's a Skywalker Saber relic, it's a Palpatine on the checklist. And that is silver. 15 of 50. Low numbered. Coming out in the random. And I will link up that checklist too, just to make sure you're aware. Django's not on the checklist. Oh, my. Look at that. And that's not on the checklist. Noom is owned. Nice blue parallel of Noom. Congratulations. Noom owner. Matt P, another one for you. Nice shot on the blue parallel. Oh, my gosh. What is this? Ho! This is a big hit. 11 of 25. Princess Leia. It's Mark E. 11 of 25 right here. I have not pulled one of these yet. Oh, my gosh. I haven't seen one of those. Oh, man. That is really wild. Very thin. Nice going. That is so cool. Leia owner, congratulations on your defining moments. Wow. And that is Mark E. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber coming out in a random. We got a couple relics in the random and a Mace Windu in the random as well. Hey, kid. How you doing, man? Good to see you, kid A. 909, Mr. 909. Always good to see you, man. And looking forward to a big hit. We just had Star Wars pop out, and we're about to do a random, the final random in Star Wars Masterwork. I want to link up the checklist, though, for anybody who'd like to see the checklist, because we have a couple different ones in here, like the Vader. It's a lightsaber, but it's a Vader card, and we do go by this checklist. So I want to make sure I've awarded everything correctly. And so I'm checking the checklist to make sure these aren't owned either. And I'm just kind of going behind myself on this. Ho! Let's get out to Big Hitsville. And making sure it's an Emperor Palpatine card that is here. It is on the checklist right there. I see it. And this gets owned. This gets in the random at the end of the break. I'm going to link that up right here. And you can go down to Weapons Lineage Medallion and see that right here. A lot of rolls in this stuff. Just making sure everybody's clear. We're using the Cardboard Connection one, and just making sure the Obi-Wan is listed as Obi-Wan and not something else on the checklist. Okay. Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, Obi-Wan, yes, is in a random. So these two are in a random as well as some others. So let's do it. Let's find out. We've got this character here who's going to be number one after the random. This is a big hit. And it's, I can't say his name. It's kind of confusing. Let me see if I can scroll up and remember it. It starts with an M. Muftak. M-U-F-T-A-K. Look him up. You'll see the picture. That is him. He's not owned currently. Muftak. Yeah. And so could be a very, very bigly valued sketch card. We're going to look more at that. That's designated. Number one, we're getting ready to do this random. This will be number two. Number three. Muftak, yeah. T-A-K. And one F, all one word. M-U-F-T-A-K. I'll try to pull up the biggest ones, put those close to the front. That's going to be the top four. And here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 are going to be random. So if you come up at the top 11, you know you're hitting one of these. And what you can see right here, this is going to be number one, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And so that's just good stuff. And we're going to use the original random. We're just going to send it through 7 more times. Here's the original random, and here's random number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lucky number 7. All right, let's see who comes up in the top 11. That is Jeffrey D. At the bottom of the list, Matthew S.L. You're on the top as I go ahead and zoom in on that. All right, so it is the top 11. You can look at your number and probably immediately tell which hit you're going to get. As it directly corresponds with their placement. Matt S.L., you hit big. Matt S.L., congratulations. Oh, my gosh. It was the top 3 who all score big right here. Matt S.L. pulled the sketch card. Mel G., it's a silver Palpatine for Mel G. Oh, yeah. So the top three are real big right here, and that's AV and a number 3 hole. Michael R., you're still getting some nice stuff, and everybody, good luck. Chris V., getting something out of here, and nice going, Chris, with the Anakin Skywalker. Jeffrey D., with the Mace Windu. Let's take a look at this stuff, and we're going to see what all this is. This is the sketch card right here, coming out from Matt SL. Matt SL, you have just come way big. I'm not quite sure of that artist name, but it starts with an A. And that's just nice. Matt SL comes way big. Mel G. Mel, you got this silver relic. Oh, I've got it upside down. $15 of $50 for Mel. Nice going, Mel. Then we also have Mr. Arturo V. with the Obi-Wan Anakin's saber. Oh, yeah, it's Anakin Skywalker saber. 89 of 129. So Mr. AV hits that one. And then we also have Michael R., who pulls the Dinger. Blue parallel. Chris V had the Anakin. And Jeffrey D. owns the Mace Windu. Boom. And Mark E., you got the next two right there. And bang. We're looking forward to more big things on the way. Congratulations, everybody, getting in Star Wars Masterwork and hitting big. Jeffrey D., you also scored that Scum and Villainy. William M., you got the Stormtrooper. Oh, that was close. And then, last but not least, Jeffrey D., you score the Companions. All right, good luck, everybody, in your next box. I wonder what's going to happen next. And let's get a big hit. Hopefully something amazing pops out. That was a terrific box 810, everybody. And that's headed off to YouTube and